The Ashes. England's confidence in preparation, but is it enough? England's Ashes journey. A tale of preparation and controversy. In a bold move, England's cricket team is heading into the Ashes series with a unique preparation strategy, leaving many to question if it's enough. With only one warm-up match scheduled, the team is confident, but critics are raising eyebrows. After a brief stop in New Zealand, England is off to Australia for some fine-tuning before the first Ashes test. Their sole competitive match before the series? A three-dayer against their own developmental side, the England Lions. But here's where it gets controversial. The lads are eager to raise their game to new heights, putting batters and bowlers under pressure, says Ed Barney, the ECB's performance director. He's confident that this three-day fixture will be a quality exposure, aiding England's preparation. But is it enough to silence the critics? We are confident. England's preparation strategy unveiled. Legendary Lord Botham recently criticized England's lack of warm-ups against Australian statesides, calling it borderline arrogant. And with the ongoing ODI struggles in New Zealand, the talk isn't dying down. England has been using the white ball tour to ease their test players back into the game, increasing bowler workloads, and giving batters some much-needed time in the middle. For some, like limited overs captain Harry Brook and fast bowler Jofra Archer, it's worked wonders. But for others, like Joe Root and Ben Duckett, the results have been less than impressive. Barney understands the concerns, but he has a different perspective. He points out the busy cricket calendar, with players constantly balancing red ball, white ball, franchise, and domestic commitments. We are confident in our setup and approach, he says. We've provided optimal preparations for different players. A look back, warm-up matches through the years. The cricket landscape has evolved since Botham's Ashes tours. With the rise of international and domestic white ball cricket, warm-up matches against Australian statesides are a thing of the past. In 1986-87, when England won the urn, they began with 3 warm-up matches, played further tour matches between tests, and even squeezed in some white ball matches. There were 84 days between the tour start and the test series conclusion. This time, it's just 56 days. England's most recent victorious tour down under in 2010-11 saw them play 3 competitive first-class matches before the first test, winning 2 and claiming the series 3-1. But when they returned in 2013-14, they followed a similar schedule and were thrashed 5-0. In 2017-18, England played a 2-day match and 2 first-class matches before the first test, only to suffer a 4-0 defeat. And in 2021-22, another 4-0 loss. COVID-19 restrictions allowed only 2 intra-squad matches featuring the Lions. Only 109 overs were possible across 7 days due to rain. The current setup points to victories in series openers in India and Pakistan last year as justification for their approach. Neither tour included warm-up matches, with the hierarchy preferring training camps in the UAE. England won the first test of each series but ultimately lost both. When India won a test series in Australia in 2018-19, they played 1 4-day warm-up against a CA-11 and 2 against Australia A when they returned, winning again in 2020-21. The Lions, a second 11 or a developmental squad. It's unclear if this year's warm-up at Lilac Hill will feature a mix of squads, allowing test batters to face test bowlers. The Lions squad, packed with talent but limited experience, will depart for Australia this weekend, having trained in an air-conditioned tent in Loughborough with members of the test side not in New Zealand, including captain Ben Stokes. Jordan Cox has been a regular in recent first-team squads, but Rehan Ahmed, Matthew Fisher, Tom Hartley, and Josh Hull are the only tourists capped at test level. This raises questions about the Lions' purpose and whether they should be a next best 11 or a developmental squad. The Lions is not a second team, Barney clarifies. We support the highest potential and the next best. We blend a balance of high potential and those who might play for England in the next few years. And this is the part most people miss. The Lions provide fluidity and optionality in player selection, adapting to the needs of the senior team. So, while the warm-up match strategy may be unconventional, England is confident it's the right approach. What do you think? Is England's preparation strategy enough? Should they have more warm-up matches? Let us know in the comments.